Right guys, how's it going? Guerrilla off grid. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so you can be notified when we bring out new things. So today, myself, Guerrilla and Amor are travelling to a secret location in Wales where there are off-grid communities. Now anybody that's been following anything that I've been saying for the last however long, couple of years, knows that the cat has to cry all the way through the video. Knows that I've been talking about going off grid and removing myself from the need of participating in society and the system that is at this current time. So what I've been doing, yes Amor, I know, what I've been doing is going around the country, seeing how people are already doing it and modelling it, seeing what successes have happened and what failures have happened, what lessons people have learned, soaking up all of that information and trying to manifest an area that's right for me to do the same sort of thing and start an off-grid self-sufficient community of awakened people that have just had enough and want to be the free sovereign beings that they are by the law of this land. So come along for the journey. I'm going to film as many conversations that I can get consent for, and yeah, see you on the other side. I am free, you are free, we are free. Guerrilla off grid. Like and subscribe.
Don't make it music.
No stress, no strife.
Meditation work for the healing.
No stress, no strife.
Gotta search within to find meaning. Whatever's going on, no stress. When you want me alone, no stress.
She caused me no stress. Draw me to east when beast to go west. She convinced me to chill and not to roll vexed. And I'm okay with that because she know best. Meditate, go deep with those breaths. Vibe high, believe in no less. Time's precious, need no Rolex. Unplug, so where we go next? Mind sex, best in a hotep you ever grew. No hybrid, no chemicals. I tell woman not produced for the revenue. Here to help you connect and to pleasure you. If it's natural standard, I'm all in. Mind's eye, expand from the forehead. Now we're trying to stand where we saw red. Born bred, trying to find peace in the torment. No stress, no strife.
Meditation work for the healing.
No stress, no strife.
Gotta search within to find meaning. Whatever's going on, no stress. When you want me alone, no stress.
See, it does come in handy having loads of crap in the boot, doesn't it?
So this is us, me looking after the cat, looking after him more. Tried to get up onto the field with the caravan and got stuck. And so now someone's going to have to try and tell us we can't reverse, can't go forwards. The caravan's stuck, blocking the road. The car won't move because the wheels are spinning in the mud. The cat really needs to have some exercise because she's been travelling for 4 hours and she's losing her mind. Watch this space. Hopefully we've got some local neighbour to come and try and help us. Oh.
Right, we've got to get out of this predicament and we're having to drag with a rope. We're learning knots.
Right.
A fisherman's bend.
A fisherman's bend. It just so happens that it's on a bite. So it locks itself
These are all skills that we all should know.
Yeah, it should be taught at school.
They should be. It should be.
How to light a fire and tie a rope.
There you go. It's going to be interesting, this is. So basically I've tried to turn a corner and the bottom of my caravan's on the floor, the wheels in a ditch and the car's front wheels are spinning in the grass. Alright, so finally set up after a crazy time trying to get the caravan onto the land that we're on at the moment. I met an interesting guy called Stefan, and he's going to hopefully teach us some stuff about soil, growing, and some other off-grid tips. So that'll be fun. That way. Go on. She gone behind there again?
Yeah.
Oh my days. Yeah, so she's currently ripping my caravan to pieces. Nice.
JD. All I need. Feel the vibe that you're sending me. Let's be all we can be. Together we got a recipe. And it's all you can need. I'll be the beat, you're the melody. Your body's calling to me. You harmonize with my energy. So you're all that I need.
Right, so at the moment I've not managed to get anybody willing to talk on camera, which is quite understandable, because a lot of these people that are living off grid, they've jumped through so many hoops and they've been successful because of how quiet they've been about it. Now, this is going to create some issues for me, because whilst I go on the journey to make it happen, the reason that I'm making it so public is because I want to encourage other people to do so, because it really and truly is the only way to fight back, by being fully autonomous in everything that you do and relying on the system for nothing at all. So I'm soaking up knowledge while I'm here. I've just spoken to a guy who does it through the One Project, the One World Project, which he shows how, he told me how the government are basically dictating how people live on the land. They basically created a scenario, problem and solution like they do with everything else, and now it's the only way to do it by the book, so to speak, in Wales. We don't care about the book, but we do care about people not wasting their time and money in creating these lives. So I'm learning quite a lot. I'm talking to a few other people that are all living around here in round houses and all sorts. So it's going to be very interesting. Hopefully I can get some of them to agree to speak on the camera, or at least in the presence of a camera. It doesn't have to be pointed on them. But yeah, cool. Good.
That there is comfrey.
That's good green compost, isn't it?
Exactly, and you can make juice from it, tea from it, all sorts of stuff to feed the plants, shove it on the compost,
Nice.
and it blocks out for other, space, so that other weeds don't grow there.
Nice.
Got loads of potatoes. They've all virtually finished. I think we've just got a bit left.
Nice.
Quite a few of them got blight, but still, you can't go wrong. These are beauties. Beetroots.
Yeah, man.
We got lots of good beetroots this year. They came really well. So I recommend that, and it's good food. You can do so much with beetroots. Get them in a salad, shave them up. You
Yeah,
can make...
it's a good anti-inflammatory as well for those that don't want to partake in pharmaceuticals.
there you go. There you go.
It's nice to see a garden that's still flourishing at this time of year, because what I've noticed where I am
is a lot of people, as soon as it comes to autumn, they start winding down completely, like there's
Yeah.
nothing else they can grow. And
No, there's still stuff going on here, yeah, which is good. What's this? That's
courgette or a marrow.
That's probably a little potato plant. Now, we did have a courgette here. Yeah, nettles are a bit of a problem. Yeah, they're good for you, but they take over. And they're not very nice, because when you're picking stuff,
Yeah, it
you
stings
get
you.
constantly stung.
But apparently it's good, what do you call it?
It triggers you.
Antihistamine.
Yeah.
Oh, even if
To
it's
get
been
stung once a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can literally reverse hay fever by stinging yourself once a day for a year.
Who knew? Well, you did. I didn't know that. Yeah,
Makes good tea,
courgettes,
but yeah, you don't want it in your veg patch. Definitely not.
just, you know, it's a bit. And actually, I've got stung so fiercely and so often, sometimes, you know, your hands are numb the later on in the day.
You know, I know somebody who told me a story about their granddad rubbing their wrists in nettles every morning because they had such severe arthritis, and it actually eased their arthritis as well.
That's probably got a bit of arthritis, that might be good. These, you know what, this is celery, and if you smell
Oh, right,
it,
okay.
it's really good stuff. That's come out amazingly, this celery.
Nice.
You get, yeah, these are celeries, and yeah, the best celeries I've had, honestly. I'm amazed how well it comes. Look, see, they're sneaky, the nettles.
Yeah, hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden agendas everywhere.
Yeah, definitely hidden agendas. It's more hidden agendas. And these are these celeriacs, which we had
Oh yeah.
had last night, which I've not really had much of before, but
Nice.
you know, you make soups of them, and
You can do like a bake them in salt, can't you?
Oh, can you?
Celeriac. Yeah, like whole.
they look very weird. That is some kind of a salad which you can eat, I think. It's a very peppery. It's a bit like
Rocket.
Rocket. Try something, right? It's not too bad.
How is it?
Tastes a little bit like
No, it
grass.
reminds me of something. Probably grass.
Yeah.
Right, so these are what? Pump jets.
Yes, pumpkins. So they're crossover between courgettes and pumpkins. They look more
A
like
cross between courgettes and pumpkins. Is that like a process that's accidentally happened?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Steve, basically. He did it by accident and gave us some seeds. So we'll just throw them in the ground.
From the same plant, that and that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, that's right.
Oh, that's mad.
So help yourselves.
Wonderful.
Help yourselves.
Thank you. I will do. I'll take some for my mum to make me some soup. She's the best at that.
And now he knows.
What's that? Oh, not my finger.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
It's at half their time because he's got the other one, the big one over there, probably took a full amount.
Hey up, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
40.
Yeah,
40 years old, you know.
somewhere in that region. Another one's about 30 and another one's in his 20s. Now he's looking for the other bit. Where did he leave it?
Where is it? There, look. How old do horses live till?
Apparently they look pretty old. It's on the ground.
Here's the big boy.
I'm sorry, look, one each come it's fair. In fact, you got the bigger one. Yeah. It's quite something, that one, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Hello.
We've got some more apples.
How's
I've made, well, the wine is made with these and with the bramble. It comes out.
Fresh. Check this out for a house. I'm pretty. What's that made out of? Do you reckon?
That, you know what? We were thinking it was cod, but apparently they're breeze blocks, unfortunately. They got the living roof, they've even got, maybe they have managed it, but I'm sure I saw a tree on there starting to grow. I thought, well, that's probably not good. Surely the roots are going to eventually go through. They changed something. I don't know if they're being involved.
Oh wow, look at it. All the little crocs.
This is a nursery, you say?
Yeah.
Cool. Crocs, the croc box.
Yeah. JD.
You'd never run out of water around here, would you? When they put the water rates up, I'm having a bath in that.
The line resists, I'm climbing higher as I'm finding all that's wired within. Soy libre y poderoso, no son ellos, it's us that's gotta know, bro. You don't know, it's fuck the po-po in the chokehold, cause when you're at the bottom, they would take your last rolo. Talk about war, I was born in the trenches, school bag, no books, just hammers and wrenches. Go and fight for the hidden hand that's jacking your pensions, while we take back a land and build fences. You talk about hatred, we talk about friendships. You can try to fit in whilst we thrive and be authentic. I call it truth be told, if I said it then I meant it. I got these fuckers on the ropes, I can sense it.
Follow the leader, leader, leader. Follow the leader. I'm my own leader, leader, leader. I'm my own leader. Who is your leader, leader, leader? Oh, it's a hexagon. There you go. There's your Saturn. Your Saturn.
666.
Power, brought the luck. I didn't come to earth to be another man's slave. Even if the books are right and we're in the last days, I take the righteous road in the fast lane before I ever take a roll inside the rat race. Dripping autonomy, it's on tap. Wait, evil, stay the fuck away.
I'm teaching chess and doing work on the computer, and now suddenly I'm chopping wood, splitting wood, and bloody well.
Yeah. So how do you find the transition? Like, so physically, it's more demanding.
At the age of my age, it's it's quite tough. You can do it though, but you need to be careful because you get injured really easily if you're not used to it.
Yeah. So would you say you've become fitter living this lifestyle? Stronger.
A bit fitter, a bit healthier, but generally just pleased to get the peace and the nature and the proper foods.
So,
yeah.
From a mental health perspective?
For me, I think it's better. I've never really had any problems with mental health, but I think, like for my son, although he doesn't like to come here because he likes the city, he's always ends up going home in a much better state of mind than he leaves. It's very good, I think, especially for young people, to get them here, get them chopping some wood, get them out in nature, doing some physical stuff. That's just, getting feet on the ground. It's gold. I say that's like, I know that's your area.
Yeah, man, you gotta get grounded with those negative ions and just looking at this view will lower your blood pressure, it will calm you down, it will recenter you with our natural purpose as human beings.
Exactly.
And you can't really put a price on that, can you?
Yeah, very few young lads, certainly boys, I don't know so much about girls, but certainly boys, teenagers and older, who won't like to pick up an axe or start getting their hands in the dirt and doing some physical work. It's just natural, right? It's what they should be doing instead of fighting in pubs after, going out and drinking loads, which is kind of a way of getting out their aggression, right?
Yeah, of course. Because they're not,
in tune with what their body's natural requirements are, or what their hormones are for.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much anxiety now because we're supposed to have that hormone ready to run from a bear or a wolf or something, and instead we sit and play on Call of Duty or whatever.
Hello. Exactly, right, and it's not the full process, is it? Right, you're getting some of the action, but you've not got the corresponding physical effort or the environment, so it's not. Yeah, birds came right up to us there, so they're keeping an eye, especially the robins, obviously, but that's the same in the city.
The robins, they kind of guide me.
Yeah.
Anywhere I'm meant to be and I turn up, one arrives.
Yeah.
Straight away. Beautiful place. That's a good bit.
That's a good bit. Do you think we might? It's bloody long though.
I don't know about turning corners, but we could try.
There aren't many corners, are there?
No. That would
Shall we
be
try it?
Good for me to, yeah.
Which way are we going with it?
We're going down, but maybe we'll just carry on a bit further up and then come back.
And come back.
Yeah. Okay. That's there then. We'll come back for that.
Circular walk. There's another path somewhere around there, and there's probably more stuff in there.
So to people that would think, oh, forget going walking in the woods carrying wood back, and it sounds like a big load of hard work.
Yeah.
It's this instead of going to work as a slave for someone in a factory for 40 hours a week, to not be able to afford to pay your electric anyway if you eat. And that's the state that this island is on at the moment. So I think I would rather go for a walk in a beautiful place, calm place with beautiful sights and nature, get a bit dirty, get stung by a couple of nettles and carry a big bit of wood, a quarter of a mile, rather than slave for 40 hours a week. And that's my personal preference.
What is that up there?
Right, we're just about to climb this tonk hill that's actually got a rope to help you pull yourself up, so maybe see you on the other side. I don't know how this is going to go, but we've got to get this down now. It's probably going to hit 100 trees on the way down, but we're going to try it anyway, just because it looks fun.
That way. You need to turn it sideways.
It does. Probably idiot. Don't know how far it's going to go.
Yeah, I would.
Putting in the grass. More. How's off-grid life treating you? You liking it? Hey. Amor's first walk. Let's get some mice. saying? Rebel cat. Alright, sit in my hood.
Cheers. David, you like it up there? She probably jumped up me and, oh god, that was a real sore one. I feel like it was actually punctured me. Yeah, she was trying, because I was cooking there, obviously she wants to see what I'm up to.
Right, so tell us about this wonderful device then.
Yeah, it's a Rayburn oven.
Okay.
These, they basically, they run on wood. Well, this one runs on wood, and it heats the room. It's got hot plates which we can cook on. And cook water and make tea and whatnot. And got an oven, 2 ovens here, temperature. So we can bake in there.
And this is all run by wood then?
All run by wood in here.
Cool.
So it's totally free. Now if you wanted to buy one of these in the shops, it's going to cost you a lot of money, like, you know, thousands. But you can find them second hand. We got this for 100 quid. Needed a little bit of work.
Wow.
Weighs a ton. And it's, everything's free. So as long as you can get the wood, you need wood. Yeah.
Awesome.
Or coal.
So I'm guessing it heats up the room as well then?
Heats up the room, and also one of these handy little things, a heat fan. You stick that on the top, you can disperse the heat further, so it can heat up all around. So it really keeps the room hot. And It's got a back boiler.
Awesome.
So when we're cooking, also the water is heating up in the back, and with a convection, the water goes up the pipe into a hot water tank upstairs. There's a cylinder inside it, heats the cylinder, that heats up the hot water, and so we get hot water for our showers as well.
Great, so you can boil your kettle, scramble your eggs, cook your bread, heat your water and heat your room at the same time.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's definitely the best thing we've got in the house. And
so basically, if everybody had one of these systems, you wouldn't really need gas and electric.
No, I mean, and not
At
only
all.
that. Yeah, not only that. With this, you can even connect radiators. So, especially with the better ones, you can connect radiators, so you can heat the whole house. You can do everything. You just need loads of wood, right?
Okay.
That's it.
So again,
it's
it's invaluable wood. We'll have to go back and get some more from the forest.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than go for a 40-hour slave wage job to pay Eon. Nice.
Yeah. You want a wood burner with a back boiler.
A wood burner with a back boiler. It doesn't have to be a Rayburn. It can be anything.
And you can get second hand and you can rehabilitate it. Rehabilitate it? Is that what you renovate it? Rehabilitate it. It needs to be it's a strong and a stressful life.
It's a drug addict oven.
A wood addict.
Or maybe it was a coal addict before we rehabilitated it to wood.
Yeah, renewable, sustainable energy.
Yeah.
That's it.
TP, that's what I want.
That little wooden thing. A wooden house.
Cool.
That's what I want.
That's cool, isn't it?
She's just put that yurt up on the platform there. She's bought a new big polytunnel. She's got a huge one. She's got a lot of herbs in there.
See, what they have done is created a world where we have two choices, conform or rebel. They think they have control over both outcomes either way, but they're wrong. There's a third choice. We tap into the collective consciousness of nature and we harmonize. We create lives with protection from their engagement and remove the need of a system by generating our own necessities for mind, body and spirit, and so forth. Fulfill our roles as humans in keeping a watchful eye on the garden, the new generation. Spiritual alignment, physically vibrant, politically wise. See where criminals are hiding. Made up money, got them digitally tied in. So I bring the water, earth, wind and the fire in. Mind, body, spirit, holy trinity. I know a lot of people mirror me. Symmetry, show no fear, masculinity, divinity. Can't be beat subliminally cause I can see their imagery. I manifest money in abundance to buy my way out of this nonsense. Elevate my conscience and resonate the contents. Demonstrate our options and generate the costing. Sovereign, we take land like a king does. Bulletproof spirit stays strapped with the grimoires. Magic nature, that's what I live for. Power of the source in my spelling when I spit bars. I am all that I am. Manifestation, all divine plan. The power of the world is all in my hands. Won't fall from my stand, so call for white flags. Thou shalt not be some sycophant freak or slave for next man for every damn week. Fuck the councils that claim they house you. We're taking the land back 150 man deep. You're looking at a new generation who understand won't lose to a mason. Youth prep, stack food in the basement and grow their own fruit as a basic. Focus on true elevation. Smash straight through limitations. Manifest full moon meditation. We are free, hid the truth in the statement. Youths know their school doesn't educate. Probably why the teachers rarely resonate. They need space, they can meditate, elevate, connect with who they are and not be turned into a mental slave. Manifest the land, I can show them the life skills. Growing organic, expanding their minds filled. They can learn how they can navigate this minefield. Become creators of nature, divine will. That's the way we gotta do, create autonomy. Teach them about the sovereignty and intellectual property. Talk to them with honesty and modesty. They gotta see engagement with economy is generating poverty. Self-sufficient living, trading skills, a life for giving and preparedness. How to thrive as men and women from the garden to the kitchen. How to manifest beginnings. How to overstand them obstacles given. Now the elite got a problem. They can't match our power,
digging.
problem. Focus on the future with peripherals, we watch them. And with the power of the source, we can stop
Spuds.
them. I am free,
Spuds on top.
we are free, I can't be touched by anybody.
How much do you reckon you pay in Aldi for that?
A new generation see it
About
clearly.
£5.
You're looking
Isn't
at a
it?
new
Maybe?
generation
I don't know.
who understand won't lose to a mason.
I don't know, but there's £5 that you ain't got to work for.
And grow their own fruit as a basic.
And then you've got the rest of your crop.
Smash straight through
What you doing?
limitations. Manifest full moon meditation. We are free, hid the truth in the statement.
Go on, get it.
Okay, it's going over the log. Right.
You're carrying a whole tree.
because wood is invaluable. It's already fell down, so we haven't killed it. And yeah, man, we're taking this back to say thank you to the people who've let us stay on their land, and trying not to trip on brambles whilst I do this. Health and safety, somebody call them. In the middle of the woods. This is one of the trees we were throwing down that massive hill, so this tree has probably been carried about a quarter of a mile by the time we get there. So apparently somebody had a goat slaughter ceremony in here. This structure's pretty cool though. Look at this roof. Everything's made out of wood there, that's cool. Mr. Robin has come to see us.
Hello? Hello?
He's bowing. Hello, mate.
Right, so we're off on our next adventure. See ya! Saying bye to who's been so kind to have us. We're off to Glastonbury, following a tractor that is towing the caravan out of the hills because it was difficult to get here and we didn't think we'd make it back. So, I'll turn you around in a minute.
We're paying Farmer John 30 quid to get us out the hills.
So we don't want to get stuck again, we've got to try and catch up with him.
Shit.
Where is he?
Caravan.
Is it going? It's gone fast, Danny.
Yeah.
Has it gone this way?
Hopefully.
Where is he?
I don't even know.
There he is. Here we are.
Farmer John.
Farmer John with the caravan.
Half a tree hanging out the back of it.
Is he? Oh, a tiny weeny branch. Cat's in the background, crying already, but she'll be fine.
We spoke to a lot of cool people that had a lot of interesting things to tell us and show us with regards to the off-grid stuff. A lot of the footage I've got, but not of the conversations, because people want to remain anonymous for obvious reasons. They're staying low-key. They don't want trouble from authorities with what they're doing. So,
or other people in the area.
Yeah, other people in the area can be arseholes if you're not on good terms with them. And so, yeah, we've learnt a lot. It's inspirational because this is literally like a whole village of people that are off-grid, and they've got all different beliefs and different backgrounds, and it's just a great community that all help each other and trade with each other. And literally we can walk out into the garden and pick our dinner straight away, and what we haven't got in that crop, Bob next door's got, and he's selling a whole bag of it for £1 or swapping it with some potatoes. And it's just the way to live, really.
Yeah, and like if you need extra things like this, obviously the farmer got a tractor, can help you out, travelling around, you know, towing stuff for you, bringing your mud, your soil, your manure, things like that, helping you chop down trees that you can't do. Everyone's just got their own skills.
Yeah, and that's the way to be. I mean, we can return to a life like this. People have been living a life like this all over the place, and we just don't know about it because we were raised in the city, within the matrix and the rat race, and we've never thought of a life outside of that. But when you spend a little bit of time out here, you start to realise that it's how you're supposed to live as a human being, at one with nature, doing what you've got to do to survive. Money's always an object, but
not so much out here, because I mean, what do we need money for? Energy, food and travel. So energy is covered by the vast amounts of free wood in the surrounding forests. Food is covered by the amount of vegetables and wild flowers and plants that are edible around us. And there's also salmon in the river that is less than a stone's throw from where we were just staying.
Which is also water, which is the other thing that you need.
Yeah.
And there's running water, there's springs.
There's wells everywhere, there's no fluoridated water systems. People have got their own wells on their land, and if the well was to dry up, there's a river right downstream that you could go and get barrels and barrels of water and whack it through your Berkey, and you've got yourself clean fresh water from the earth.
And of course you can collect your rainwater as well if needed, which people are doing as well.
There are communities of people on hills, and the people at the top of the hill have got lots of IBC tanks full of rainwater that if you're communicating with your neighbours, you could literally run downhill. But we definitely won't get up that hill.
No,
would we?
not a chance.
You could run them downhill and share with neighbours, and the water pressure would be immense just from gravity. You don't need to sign into the grid round here, and I don't think necessarily people in the cities do either, if they can work out how to mimic what people do out here on different scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go now because I think we're not far out from where we need to take the caravan off.
Yeah.
See you later.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys and girls. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out officialtruthbetold.com. You can buy my latest album, The Journey Within, digitally for $9.99, or you can purchase it on Memory Stick. Also, check out the Truth Be Told clothing range. If freedom has a brand, this is it. We have different designs in t-shirts, hoodies and tracksuits, as well as handmade jewellery made by myself. If nothing on the website takes your fancy, but you still want to support us, you can donate to buymeacoffee.com/officialTBT. Apart from a couple of hours youth work a week, this is how I make my money, which affords us to live and travel around documenting the journey to find the right place and the knowledge to go completely off the grid and have full autonomy over our lives. I'm documenting this to inspire others to do the same. In a world full of poverty and greed, we have decided we don't want to partake, gain from it or contribute to it in any way. If everyone thought the same, this financial global takeover would fail tomorrow. We understand this is a daunting thought, so we want to show you how it can be done. I am free, you are free, we are free. Truth be told, Guerrilla off grid. Peace and love.